Hey, welcome back everyone. So we're going to talk about where is your money going? And it's more specifically about how the average person spends their money, because most people watching this don't know where their money is going. And I talked about that already, about how people that live paycheck to paycheck, they have no idea where their money's going, what percentage goes to what. And so that's what this video is about, what the average person does with their money. And I want to play a little bit of a guessing game with you guys. So what do you think is the biggest common expense for the average person? So I'll give you a hint. 32% of someone's income goes to this. 32%. Take a guess. After-tax income. Super simple. Housing. This is rent or mortgage. For some people, that number is 40% or 42%. For some people, it's 20%. Some people, it's 10%. But the average, it's 32%. That's the biggest expense, and yeah, that's kind of standard. Now I'm gonna move on to the next one here. What do you think is number 2? What do you guys think is the number 2 expense that the average person has? So this is 19%. Maybe I should give you guys a hint. So this is stuff that is like more automatic payments every month, that you have to pay every month. This is it's insurance slash pension, 401k, investments, etc. So 19% of someone's income goes to insurance. So this is housing, this is car insurance, this is health insurance, this is 401k, this is Roth IRA. 19% of the average person's income goes to that, which is actually okay. That's better than I thought it would be. So now we're going to move on to 17%. And interestingly enough, rich people, this number is actually about 13%, and poor people, it's about 15%. But the middle class person is about 18 to 17%. So this one is transportation. So this is not only gas, but this is including things like a car loan or anything that goes along the lines with fixing up your car. This is also public transportation. So if you're paying for taking the bus to work, this is what goes in here. And so why the middle class pays more for their transportation is because they use a car, and that has the most expenses. And people that are poor usually take public transportation, which is usually cheaper. And rich people have a higher income, but also have the same car expenses, maybe a little bit nicer. But yeah, same expenses as the middle class people. So yeah, transportation, that's where number 3. So far, is this lining up for you? Are you around here? Are you following this trend? I think for me, I think I invest a lot more. And my transportation's no way that's that much. Or maybe it could be. I think my transportation's a little bit less than that, than 17%. So we're gonna move on here to number 12. Or number 12. Number 4, but this is where 12% of someone's income goes. Yeah, anyone know? Anyone know? So what's funny is that I looked into this. In the United States, this is 12%. Guess what it is? In Russia, it's like 25% of someone's income goes to this. So this is food slash liquor, which is what brings up the Russian version. I thought this was a joke. And then it's the same thing in India as well. They pay substantially more of their income, proportionally more, on food and liquor than Americans do. So good job, America. You guys aren't drunk a lot. You may eat a lot of food, but you guys aren't drunk, so that's good. 12% of I think that this would be a little bit higher for me, I think. I mean, I don't eat out a lot, but the food that I do eat it's like chicken, fish, a lot of expensive stuff. So I think that might be a little bit higher for me. What do you guys think for you? Is food a lot for you? Are you eating out every day? You might. I don't know. We're going to move on to the next one here, number 5, which is also 5%. So that lines up pretty well. Number 5% is something that I thought would be higher, because I thought people are more irresponsible with this than I thought. So 5% goes to entertainment. Entertainment. I think that for young people, this is a lot higher. So this is entertainment. This is not only this is going out to bars, this is going out to movies, this is going to buy video games, Netflix, whatever, internet, goes towards those. So entertainment, 5%. I thought that would be higher, but apparently according to this market research study, it's not. So 5% goes to entertainment, 3% goes towards clothing. And for girls, this is closer to 5% actually, and for guys, it's closer to 2%. But clothing, it's not an expense for me. I mean, I barely buy clothes whatsoever. I buy these shoes that I'm wearing, they were like $25. And I bought them like 2 years ago, and they're still in perfect condition. So I guess I'm the typical guy, though. Am I typical guy in terms of clothing? I have a question for you guys, actually. For males specifically watching this, how often do you buy clothes? Because for me, it's once or twice a year I go clothes shopping, and I only buy like $100, maybe $200 of clothing each time I go. What is it for you guys? I know girls, they'll do that in a month, $200 a month in clothing. But for guys, I don't really know. I don't know if I'm a normal guy in terms of buying clothes or not. So 1% goes towards personal care. So this is, the example that I used was like haircuts or I guess buying toothpaste and toothbrushes and shampoo and stuff. Like personal care products, personal care stuff. So 1%, which is actually, I guess that's a few $100s a year. I think I probably spend a little bit more than that in terms of like buying hygiene products and getting my hair cut and stuff. So personal care. And now there's a leftover number here. There's a leftover number here, 6 to 10%. And this is other, but this also includes things like student loans, payday loans, bunch of credit card debt. It goes towards things like that. Having to actually pay off debt, and just other miscellaneous expenses. This isn't even counting mortgage debt, right? This isn't counting auto loans. This is counting like payday loans and stuff like that. So anyways, I was actually a little bit surprised. I think that this was better than I thought it would be. I thought entertainment would be higher, food would be higher, transportation would be lower, insurance and pension would be lower. But you know what? This was a study that came out. Who knows how accurate it is? They surveyed a few thousand people, I think. I don't think it was more than 10,000 people, so it's probably just small sample size. But still, this is what came out. And yeah, where is your money going? What is your biggest expense? Is it personal care? No, it's no way. It's housing, unless you're living at home, totally okay. Housing is probably the most for all of you. Food is probably really high for most of you, though. Because think about that. If you're eating out, even if it's $10 to $20 a day. Let's do $20 a day. So you eat out twice a day, essentially. Twice a day, and so $20 times a month is 30 days, so that's $600. That's close to a rent payment for some people, if you're spending $20 on food a day. So that's going to wrap this video up. I'd like to thank you very much for watching. Make sure to leave a comment. Which one is your biggest expenditure, and do you agree with this study? This is what came out. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.